Hi folks, just a quick camera gear update. As you may know, recently I actually took the plunge and tried a different camera system to Nikon, who I've been with since 1981. I thought I would try the Sony system. I considered the options that are available with the Sony system, so I started off with the A6000 just to test the water, see how I feel about it. Also mainly because of this lens, my favourite lens of all. This is the Samyang 12mm f2. This lens is absolutely amazing. It would be amazing at 2 or 3 times the price. It is fantastic. I really like it. It is definitely my go-to walkabout lens. I can get some great perspective with this lens, and it was obviously available for the Sony as well as other mirrorless. And then I thought to myself, I could add some of the full frame lenses. I could actually perhaps add an A7 2 or 3 body to go with this at a later date. I'm quite happy with the camera, although it does feel a bit like a toy. It does feel a bit plasticky, even compared to the Nikon V1, which I'm filming this on, which has an even smaller sensor, but that has beautiful, luxurious, robust feel about it. But everything is buried in the menus. This is a little bit better, but again, I seem to have to dig into the menus for quite a few things. So I'm now considering to actually jump ship and go for the Fuji. I think I'll probably try the X-T1 first and see how that goes. And if I'm as happy as I expect to be, then I may add an X-T2 or 3 to that afterwards. My main reason is that for me, I really don't like digging into menus and sub-menus and looking for things to make small changes on the fly when I'm out and about and the lighting conditions and circumstances have changed. I do like being able to have dial to control my speed, my aperture, my ISO, everything to hand, and I can just do it. Ideally for me, I would have liked something like a Nikon FM without film. That would be nice, with the same sort of feel, robustness and build quality and manual control. But that's not to say that this is not a fantastic travel camera. It is. It's very good. Video quality is good. File size is amazing. If anything, the files from this will probably be superior to the X-T1 because this is 24 megapixels. It has a similar sensor to some of the Nikons, which most are mainly Sony sensors, I believe, whereas the Fuji is 16 megapixels. Not that I'm concerned about the difference in file size, that's more than enough for anything I need anyway. Although, from what I've seen, the colour rendition on the Fuji is better, and those instant Fuji film effects are very good, especially to some of us old timers who do have some film loyalty and some film rendition aspirations. Those of you maybe remember some of the Fuji films like Velvia and Provia. They were amazing in their day. Happily, this lens is available in the Fuji X-mount as well, although obviously if I don't keep this for travel, although I may still keep this, I will need to buy it for the Fuji as well, so we shall see, but I shall update you. But one of the main reasons, as well as the factor of the controls and everything, is lens choice. Fuji really has cracked it. They have some amazing lenses. They have a 16 1.4, they've got a 2.8 f2.8/4 standard zoom and an f2.8 standard zoom, and in their own way each one is fantastic. The 2.8 is fantastic for when you want and need a fixed 2.8 aperture. The 2.84 is also fantastic in that the image quality is still fantastic. It does go down from f2.8 to f4 as you zoom in, but The plus side of that is that the lens is significantly smaller and balances well on the smaller body, perfect for travel, etc. There are lots and lots of good lenses with Sony. Some of their crop lenses are very, very overpriced, and once you go to the full frame lenses, for what they are, they're absolutely ridiculous, just ridiculous, there's no other word for it. So I don't really think that they represent great value. I think everything is actually overpriced, and in comparison, when you look at the Fuji, the build quality of the bodies, the build quality of the lens, and the image quality of the lenses, then look at the prices, they are actually, from the point of view of high quality lenses, amazing value. Sony are not such great value. And were it not for lenses like this from Samyang, I don't think I would have even considered trying this camera in the first place. So we'll see what I decide to do, and I'll update you later. Bye.